Welcome back to Europe House Tour. In today's video, we're doing something a little different. Instead of heading to Italy like we usually do, we're crossing over to France. And we're looking at two very low-priced properties in two completely different regions, with two very different stories behind them. The first home is in Liffol le Grand in the Grand Est region. It's listed at 29,500 euros, with about 113 square meters of space. The second one is in Lesterps in Nouvelle Aquitaine. It's priced at 33,000 euros, around 81 square meters, and it's a terraced village house that needs renovation. But it also comes with a potentially usable attic of about 30 square meters, a separate garage, and a small private garden. And here's what makes this interesting. Neither of these homes is just cheap. Each one has a very practical strength, something tangible, which is actually rare in this price range. So take your time watching. No rush, no pressure to decide anything today. Just sit back and enjoy the journey with us. Let's step into the first property. If you've ever imagined owning a home in Europe without being pulled into a fast, pressured rhythm, Liffol le Grand in the Grand Est region of France feels like the kind of place where life naturally slows down. It's a small, traditional town where routines still revolve around local habits. A morning might begin with a short walk along quiet streets, a stop at a neighborhood shop, a brief greeting exchanged with someone you've seen before. In places like this, time doesn't disappear, it stretches. And sometimes, that's the real luxury. Within that setting, this property stands out immediately. The asking price is 29,500 euros for a combination of a main house plus a separate independent studio. If we calculate based on the main house's 113 square meters, that places it at roughly 261 euros per square meter. For context, reference values in Liffol le Grand hover around 1,189 euros per square meter. That gap is significant, and it's exactly why this deserves careful analysis rather than excitement alone. Functionally, this is not a tiny urban unit. The main house includes 4 bedrooms and 1 shower room. On the ground floor, you'll find a kitchen, a bright veranda-style transitional room, a living room with a fireplace, 1 bedroom, a shower area with WC, and a technical room that houses the boiler and can double as a laundry space. Upstairs, there's a large landing and 2 additional bedrooms. Beneath it all sits a vaulted cellar, the kind of stone cellar common in this region, ideal for storage or even a wine space, provided humidity is well managed. What truly differentiates this property is the presence of 2 separate living units. In addition to the main house, there's an independent studio of approximately 27.5 square meters. There's also a convertible attic. That opens multiple possibilities: extended family living, a home office, guest accommodation, or future rental potential. In terms of daily practicality, the town offers essential services: supermarket, pharmacy, banking, postal financial services. Neuchâtel is about 10 to 11 kilometers away, typically a 15-minute drive, where you'll find a train station and hospital. So while this is rural living, it's not isolation. Of course, the low price reflects real considerations. The listing clearly states renovation is needed. Central heating runs on oil, which can mean higher winter operating costs unless upgraded. The vaulted cellar requires careful inspection for dampness and ventilation. In France, mandatory diagnostic reports must be reviewed thoroughly, especially for a multi-unit structure like this. But this is where perspective matters. At 29,500 euros, you're buying entry at a level that allows room to improve systems step by step: heating, electrical, moisture control, interior finishes, without the pressure of a heavy initial mortgage. This is not for someone seeking turnkey perfection. It's for someone willing to exchange time and thoughtful renovation for layered functionality and long-term stability. So here's the question worth sitting with. If a property offers an independent studio, enclosed garden space, a fireplace, a vaulted cellar, all priced well below the local average, is that an opportunity to reshape your lifestyle? Or does the renovation ahead feel like too much weight to carry? The answer depends less on the house and more on what you're ready to change. Now we move to the southwest of France, to Lesterps in the Nouvelle Aquitaine region. This is a small village, not loud, not driven by mass tourism, but it has the essential elements of a real, functioning community. There's a small grocery shop in the village, a primary school, and the historic Abbey of Lesterps sitting at the heart of the town is a cultural landmark. And within about 9 minutes by car, you reach Conflans, a larger medieval town with banks, a hospital, and fuller urban services. So this isn't isolation, it's slow living with a clear connection point. The house here is listed at 33,000 euros with approximately 81 square meters of living space. That places the price at around 407 euros per square meter. Reference values in Lesterps are recorded around 998 euros per square meter. So on paper, this property is priced at less than half the local benchmark. And that's what makes it worth pausing on. Not excitement, but analysis. Because mathematically, there is a visible buffer if renovation is planned carefully. In terms of layout, this is a terraced village house with 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. The ground floor includes a kitchen living space, hallway, WC, bathroom, and a pantry or small cellar area of about 14 square meters. On the first floor, there is 1 bedroom and a convertible attic of roughly 30 square meters. On the second floor, 2 additional bedrooms. Structurally, this is a mid-sized home with genuine potential to expand usable space, provided attic conversion is done legally and correctly. There's also a separate garage of approximately 28 square meters and a private garden plot of about 125 square meters. Important detail, the garden is not directly attached to the house, but it is a separate enclosed parcel. That still offers value, space to garden, plant, or simply enjoy private outdoor time without paying urban prices. Now, the realistic side. The energy diagnosis is rated F. That means if you plan to live here year-round and control winter bills, upgrades are almost certain, whether insulation improvements or heating system replacement. The listing also notes the house needs refreshing, so you should expect electrical updates, plumbing checks, repainting, and potentially moisture treatment in the pantry area. But convenience remains reasonable. Conflans is about 9 kilometers away, roughly a 10-minute drive, where you'll find Central Hospitalière de Conflans, Crédit Agricole, and everyday services. Limoges Airport is approximately 41 kilometers by road, making travel manageable. The nearest train station is in Chabanais, about 20+ kilometers away, providing regional rail access when needed. Placed beside the first property in Liffol le Grand, you can see 2 very different narratives. The first is a multi-unit project with layered renovation potential. The second is more compact and easier to visualize, but carries a clearer, immediate challenge in energy efficiency. Both are priced significantly below their regional averages, but the way you approach them would differ. One leans toward complexity and flexibility, the other leans toward simplicity, with a focus on operational efficiency from the start. So perhaps the real question isn't which one is cheaper, it's how much complexity you're willing to manage. Would you prefer a property with multiple units and layered potential, or a straightforward village house where the first task is solving the energy equation? Your answer says more about your lifestyle strategy than the price ever could. Maybe today you felt something very familiar. At first, it was curiosity, because the number was so low it almost forced you to look twice. Then came hesitation, a quiet question forming in the back of your mind. If the price is this low, what am I really buying? And the longer you watched, the less it became about cheap or not cheap. It became something calmer, slower, more grounded, a clearer way of looking at things. And that's the real point of this video. This isn't just about property, it's about choosing how you want to live. There's a very clear line between owning in order to live and owning in order to carry weight. Owning to live means the house slows your breathing down. It means operating costs don't keep you awake at night. It means each month passes and you still feel in control of your direction.
Owning to carry weight is different. That's when the house becomes another source of pressure, another financial equation, another timeline you have to chase. And slowly, the space that was supposed to give you relief starts asking for more from you than it gives back. So what's the practical benefit of options like these? First, lower living costs can mean more stability. Taxes, utilities, maintenance, often they don't push you into constant monthly strain. If you choose carefully, you can build something steadier, something that allows long-term planning instead of short-term survival. But let's stay honest. Homes at this price point are rarely perfect. They usually require time, improvement, a financial buffer, realistic expectations. The value isn't in buying something flawless. The value is in starting from a lighter position and shaping something sustainable over time. Imagine something simple. A quiet morning. You open the window and hear the wind move through the garden. You step outside with a warm drink, not to perform a dream, just to enjoy the absence of rush. You walk into town, recognize a familiar face, exchange a few words, and return home feeling the day moving at a human pace. Maybe you renovate room by room, season by season, year by year. And in that gradual process, you realize something. You're not just repairing a building, you're constructing a rhythm that belongs to you. So let me leave you with one question. What draws you more, the low price itself or the possibility of starting a lighter chapter of life? Would you choose quiet practicality or the journey of shaping a space with your own hands? Leave a comment. I truly read them because often your perspective adds more depth to this journey than any property listing ever could. Thank you for staying until the end. If this slower, more grounded approach resonates with you, consider subscribing. We'll continue opening new doors across Europe, calmly, realistically, without exaggeration, just trying to see clearly, and maybe live a little lighter along the way.